Ball teed up. Austin Seibert out for the kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Tyler Scott now to return it. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Swift to start the drive. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it. But that back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
Flushed out of the pocket. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets them a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, here's Swift. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. All down by Dorrance Armstrong. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
From the 31. Chased out to his right. Kmet brings it in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Chicago first down. Working inside the red zone. Pass caught by Adunze. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. All right, still scoreless through. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. Touchdown, Chicago! Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And they finally bring him down after a huge return into their territory. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. He finds Brown right side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
1-yard gain on the play. And the Commanders will have a first. Play fake here, Daniels. Oh, no touchdown, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get...
The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start. Off we go from Soldier Field. Tyler Scott from his end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Second and a yard. They'll go again with Swift. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
On first and 10, it's Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, second and a yard. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
That's to Odunze again. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Give up the middle with Swift. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he's in. Cole Kmet, touchdown Bears. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
So after one, it's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. Here's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Now he'll run it.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
On second down, it's Williams. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
18 Cardinal, 18. Let's go now.
Now Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. The Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3. Here's Williams now to throw. That one taken in. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Chicago. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
This returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. On the ground, this is James Cook. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. Now Allen. Throw is caught by Cooper on the right side. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. One more time going up top with Allen. He pulls it in around the 5. The Bills going to use the 1st of their timeouts.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Never a doubt on that sideline. The offense stays out. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. Greg, there's nothing like a quarterback who can take a play that's not in the playbook and bring it to life and bring it to the end zone for a touchdown.
These are the most difficult plays for a defense to defend because you think you do everything right. You have all the receivers covered. You're able to force the quarterback off his initial spot, but sometimes you just can't teach athlete, Mike. And in this case, he said, all right, here's nowhere to go with the ball. I'm just going to tuck it and do it myself.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. He's going to keep it himself.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, when you decide to pick up those yards with your feet, you got to pay a price. And in this case, he takes a big shot, but not before he's able to pick up that 1st down.
Off play action. Here's Williams. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. This one runs out of steam off the crossbar and comes back. No good. And this is going to remain a 1-possession game. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this 2nd half. Coming up. Pretty interesting 1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. We'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. They put a receiver in motion to the left. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play. Here's Allen. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
These curl routes. He's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Jaquan Brisker there to bring him down. 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Cook. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
Alert, alert, alert!
They'll try to run for it with Johnson. 1st down and more. He's inside the 35. It's a 1st down and a gain of 16. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, His offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
A gain of 11, and it's first and goal. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Here's Cook. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal. One more time with Cook. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3. Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. James Cook. Touchdown, Bills. The game-tying touchdown here in the fourth quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this fourth quarter lead.
Here's Allen to throw. That is incomplete, and the two-point conversion is unsuccessful. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
70 Lions.
Throwing is Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Another try, second and 10. Here's Williams. He'll swing this out to Swift. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
These are some of the most difficult situations for a coach to handle because it's a combination of you have to be aggressive to go score. You're trying to win the game, of course, but there's also an element of time and clock management. So it's going to be very interesting to see the play selection over these next couple downs.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game. As they approach midfield now, they've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. A run with Swift. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Swift. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They'll come up now for second down. Johnson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
Cardinal. Let's go now.
They'll drop to throw. That complete to Swift. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
And now the timeout will be called, so they are in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And it's celebration time.